Hello, another episode of Brilliant Light Ministries. Today's message is for powerful people, people who are in positions of authority. I would like you to consider the most dangerous thing that you can face is an overfed ego, and how to manage that overfed ego is to be on alert for the sugar that feeds the ego. That comes in yes men, or comfort people who are too eager to please, or people frightened of you, or you know people who are always being subservient to you. And if you internalize that and you build your identity on that, what ends up happening is that when you come across someone that doesn't do that or even insults you, then you will overreact. In the case of a police officer, for example, his judgment can be clouded if he's triggered by a verbally uh, disrespectful person. Then that overreaction can cause a whole litany of problems. And we all know about those kind of problems. But it can even extend further to the family. A man that's digested all that sugar and became a diabetic, spiritually or emotionally, mentally, then his family life can be affected. For example, if a man like that has a son, most sons, they go through a phase where they want to conquer their dads. That's just what part of being a boy and growing to be a man, that phase. A father that has an ego that has not been overfed can recognize that as just a phase and shrug it off and still love the kid, just a kid going through something, going through a natural phase. But one that it does get triggered could tear the whole house up and cause so many problems and make it a miserable experience and destroy the whole house as a result. So being careful when someone is feeding you that sugar, to recognize it as sugar and say, no, that's you. I'm not digesting that. That's dangerous. I'm not going to digest your subservience, your kissing up and all that. I'm not going to absorb that. I'm not going to allow that to change who I am. I want you to take, for example, Bruce Springsteen and Willie Nelson. Been on top forever. But if they allowed all the fame and the money and the glitter and the glamour and all the, kissing up to change them, they would lose their charm and their charisma. They would lose that whole country boy thing. They would lose who they were and go out and get depressed as a result of it because their feet is no longer solid on the ground. They're going to stay country. They're going to stay with the blue jean jacket. That's who they are. What the fans are doing and all the compliments, that's you. I'm not buying into that. I'm going to stay who I am. And as a result, you know, they stay cool. They stay, you know, they don't set themselves up. They keep their well being. So, for your consideration, I would suggest that all powerful people don't drink the Kool-Aid, don't eat the sugar, and 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 if you need to take on something that humbles you, something you're not very good at, that can kind of bring your head back to the right space. Doing things that just swallow a little bit of humiliation here and there, whatever it is, kind of you know remind yourself that you're not all that. That keeps you rational. That keeps your judgment steady, and it protects you from the real threat, which is the threat inside of us. All right. God bless. Thank you.